Hey MechWarrior, welcome back to Plays MechWarrior 5. This is the beginning of a brand new, beginning in 3015 campaign. And we're going to walk all the way through it and see where it takes us. Do all 5 of the DLCs, one after the other. Oh, excuse me. We'll go ahead and do this.
Good to see
Let me
you.
fix my throat.
We haven't really had a chance to speak since your father was killed. I'm not much for sentimentality, but I worked with your father for a long time. He was a good man. How he sacrificed his life to save ours. I don't know what's going to happen next, but whatever it is, I'd like to be part of it. I'd like to stay on as your ops commander. That is, if you'll have me.
You kidding me? You're family, Rihanna. Or as close as I have now. Besides, I'm gonna need you.
Yes, I suspect you will.
Yeah, I'm
About
conceded.
Sitrep, it's not great news. Those bastards that came after us are in the process of setting up a blockade of the system, which means we're going to be trapped here with a tightening noose around our necks unless we do something about it.
Who are these guys?
Another mercenary outfit by the looks of it. I don't know more than that at the moment.
And these coordinates they were looking for?
Not a clue, but we're going to find out. First things first, we need transport out of the system. That means a jump ship. I sent out a transmission right after the attack through the HPG. The message was for a long-time client of your father's and an old friend of mine. Name is Spears. He has powerful connections. I'm hoping he can help us out. Until I hear back from him, there's nothing we can do except lay low. In the meantime, Fahad wants to see you down in the hangar. The Centurion needs repairs and he wants to discuss them with you. I'll let you know when I hear back from Spears.
Copy that.
And just like every campaign, that's how it begins. You'll excuse me, I haven't had to do the walking bit for a while. That's the end of the last campaign. About a month ago.
Hey, mate. Figured you'd want an update on the Centurion. Took a bloody beating back there, so fair warning. It's gonna be a while before she's operational again. Means you're gonna have to get comfortable with the light mech over in Bay 1 for now. She's a good girl. Won't let you down, you treat her right.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, heard that before. Anyways, you know the drill. Access the repair terminal here. Once you're done, I'll get started on the work, eh?
And Bob's your uncle. We'll close that out. This is the light mech of which he speaks. And this is the Centurion that I need to fix. The CN9A. One of my favorite mechs, actually, which is fortunate because we're going to be stuck with it for a bit. As you can see, I'm playing Yet Another Mechlab. Everything's got quite a bit different than vanilla. Love it this way. You can do quite a bit more with your mechs and get quite a bit more out of them. At this point, we don't have anything extra to add. I would much prefer, instead of an LRM-10, having an SRM-6. We'll get into that later on. The LRM actually comes in good for the second mission we have to run with this guy. So one of the things always better. Move your ammo to the legs. If you get blown up on a side torso, or if a critical hit comes through, you can lose your mech. So the only other thing would be to go ahead and maximize the armor. You can see we're 14 points low here, 16 on each of the legs. Oh, here we go again with the cough. But to do that, I'd have to drop heat sinks. And I'm not sure I'm willing to do that at this point. I want to run it first. So, we'll start the work. It says 39 days, but we're not an industrial hub. So it's going to add on a kicker and make it 50. 20% and 30%. That's going to take 3/4 LME and right out of that bank of 2 million up there in the right-hand corner, upper right. Just like that. You're pouring him. That means your entire existence right now depends on you doing a good job in this guy. So, let's take a look at him. It's got almost nothing for armor. But those jump jets, they're interchangeable. It's got good heat sinking. We'll need that. We don't want to get too chewed up. Taking out those 2 jump jets doesn't truly impact greatly your ability to jump, but what it does do is it maxes your armor out. And that's going to take 6 days. I highly recommend you do that. And once you're done, you return to hangar and go speak to Rihanna again. Because for some reason they can't automate this process. Or have her come to you because, you know, you're the commander. She's the operations officer.
Hey, Commander. I've received a transmission from Spears in response to my request for help. Take a listen.
Rihanna, I received your message. I'm sorry to hear about Nikolai. He was a good man, and an even better pilot. He'll be sorely missed. I assume his son will be taking over the operation. Nikolai was always bragging about the boy's skills. Well, I hope he was right. I've begun working on a plan to get you safe passage out of the system, but it's going to take a little time. I expect you already know by now that whoever attacked you has set up a blockade to prevent your escape. It's a large system, though, so we can use that to our advantage.
That's a gem ship.
As soon as you receive this, I want you to proceed to the outermost planet in the system. It's little more than a hunk of ice with a few leftover mining operations on it. There's an abandoned power station there. Now, I've got it on good authority that local raiders are using it as a secret cache for their ill-gotten goods. I know you can use supplies and materials for your repairs, but I expect you'll find what you need at that location. I've attached the exact coordinates to this message. Once I have a proper plan in place, I'll contact you again. For now, be safe.
All right. Time to suit up, Commander. I've already input the coordinates. All I need is for you to sign off and get us there.
Understood.
So just in case you didn't watch the movies, etc., or know the full storyline, the character's name is Jake Mason. My father's name was Nikolai Mason. He ran this company. He got killed 6 days before right now in an attack upon us by some mercenaries that were demanding coordinates. So that's what all that's about. And they've got a blockade on us. We can't get out. And we're going to break our way out anyway. But first, we're going to have to do this. I play absolutely vanilla. No changes to anything. Just so you know. They got to run a one-time check. Everything's going to be okay because I don't have any mechs to worry about at this point. So, you start off a mission with a few transmissions. You grab it. It's a smash and grab mission, which means it's going to be a raid for us. Campaign missions don't explicitly say which of these several generic scenarios they are. Demolitions, assassinations, raids, defense missions, you got war zone missions, and other types of missions that break down from there. All of them a little bit different, none of them the same, except for the structured missions that are campaign missions and high reward missions. Those are, instead of automatically generated by the programming, those are actually written, scripted. So, we have a contract. We close it out because I've already seen that. You should go through and read those. It's a difficulty 5, which is the lowest difficulty. Campaign mission, which means they're not going to tell you, it doesn't fit the the railroad track of the other ones. It's a raid. Secret cache. You can always read them and see, oh, raiders, you know, etc., etc. So it's a 30-ton limit, which is good because that's what my javelin weighs. Now, since DLC 2, you can go over tonnage, but if you do, it costs you money. As you can see, I only get one pick because I'm a Rep 1 low life right now, and that bumped me up to 500,000 for this mission. I can confirm that. You can always say no, but then what are you going to do because you're out of work? As you can see, I'll wait. As you can see, most of the options are grayed out right now. You can't even look to see. And at 7 out of 60, pretty junior. If you did not do the tutorial, go back and do it. Otherwise you're going to be fumbling along. And in this game, fumbling can get you dead. Well, get you starting over again.
Attention. Prepare for battlemech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand
Heck, it gets me dead often enough.
Station is located on the other side of the ridge. You should be able to make your way through the pass undetected.
Okay, now that she's going to stop talking, I'm going to set up my weapons groups. Just like that. So if I only want to shoot 2 lasers, it's my number 2 button, right side button on my mouse. If I want to shoot all of them at once to kill a tank, instead of having to shoot it twice, the number 1 button on the mouse, which is the left side button.
That javelin you're piloting is lightly armed, Commander. But what it lacks in firepower and armor, it makes up in speed and mobility. I'm sure you wish the Centurion was repaired and ready to go. For this particular mission, though, the javelin is the mech best suited for the job. And hey, it has jump jets. They could come in handy.
See? Jump
Good
jets.
try, Rihanna, but I'd still rather have the Centurion.
Yeah, me too.
Well, can't blame a girl for trying.
Yeah, I can.
The power station being used by these raiders is derelict, Commander.
Right there.
But you can bet its perimeter defenses won't be. My guess, the raiders will have turrets stationed around the perimeter. If that's the case, it means they must have a generator close by. Find and destroy that generator before assaulting the plant, and you'll have a much easier time of it.
Got it. Thanks.
Got a range of 400, so shooting before the end's pointless.
Heads up, Commander. I'm detecting enemy units up ahead. Could be a raider patrol.
Yeah, should have killed it, didn't. Boy. Hardy soul, isn't it? He's already got me shot up pretty good. Yeah. The heck you say? Wow, I'm already arcing and sparking. Here I am talking like I know what I'm doing. The guns aren't firing. Then they missing.
Target destroyed.
There's a large chunk of ice blocking the path down to the generator. Use your jump jets to get over it. Perfect. With the generator blown, the turret should be disabled now.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Yeah, I got a fire in my console. This is what I get for talking like I know what I'm doing.
Okay, there's the geothermal power plant up ahead. There's a number of storage buildings in and around the plant itself. I suspect that's where they're storing their loot. Time to smash and grab, Commander. Once you locate a storage crate, mark it for pickup, then move on to the next building. From my initial scans of the site, I've marked where I think the crates could be located. Look there first.
Acquired.
Roger that.
I saw something over here for a flash of red, but there he is.
Target destroyed.
You don't have to let him shoot you first. And you don't have to run full speed.
If you find the acquisition, just walk up to it in order to pick it up.
Target acquired.
Oh well. Huh. Thank you.
Target destroyed.
Fumble up to it and pick it up.
Good work. Marked for pickup. Commander, it appears the derelict plant has a network of backup generators running. Destroy them if you can.
That's what I've
Target
been doing.
destroyed.
All these turns would make your life a wee bit harder.
Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Good work, Commander.
You don't have to do it the hard way.
Generators.
We will damage your legs if you just fall.
Jump jet fuel low. Jump jet fuel empty.
Drive to the map point.
Once you've found the targeted asset, move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure.
You can't hit me yet.
Okay, got it. Keep looking.
There it is.
All
Now
right,
suddenly
that
he
should
can
do
hit
it.
me.
Go ahead and meet me at the exfiltration point. If you see anything worth blowing up on your way out, say a weapons depot or something, I won't object.
Understood.
Forte lasers should in fact kill these guys. I will kick it. Nope, I'll try. Man. Guy's playing hard to get, isn't he? He's kicking my butt, let's call it what it is. Okay, long way to go. Lots of damage. Yep, and more to come. I'm wondering if I'm going to get out of this one alive. Kind of payback for talking so much crap, huh? It's got machine guns and one medium laser. Dodge the laser. Stay out of range of machine guns. Boy. about time too. That's the weapons depot they want you to destroy. Most of the time I do. Sometimes I'm hurting like I am right now. I'm almost cored. I'm doing really bad. I'm not a good light pilot, man. As you can see. I'm gonna run. Obviously.
Acquired.
Couldn't kill a tank to save my life. Well, that was a Pyrrhic victory. I'm pretty sure it cost me more than the 500k to, or will cost me more to repair.
Nice work, Commander. We were able to recover the materials we needed from that raider cache, and Fahad has already started the repairs to the Leopard and Centurion. You've made him a very happy man.
I doubt it.
I doubt he'll admit it.
He's never happy. You don't believe me? You'll get to know him. Well, at this part of the game, you're pretty much stuck taking things you need or don't need and don't want. Yep, took 120k in damage. It was a 400k mission. And we're going to have to sit out some time as well. Got to speak to Fahad.
Hey, boss man, that was quite the haul you brought back. Gonna make the repairs a bit easier now.
Two
But
mediums.
don't go getting stars in your eyes or nothing. I'm overworked as it is, and this ship needs a lot of loving, eh? So your Centurion is still gonna take plenty of time to fix. But yeah, like I said, nice job out there. Your old man will be proud. Now if there's nothing else, gonna get back at it, alright? Lot of work to do. Story of my life.
And of course Rihanna wants to talk to me. This is not every mission, folks. Don't be too discouraged by it. Or, if that's what you want to fill in the game.
Good work with those raiders, Commander. While you were planetside, I got word from Spears about the plan he's put in place for us. Take a listen.
Rihanna, Commander, good news. I think I can get you safely past the blockade with the aid of a local mining company. To make everything work, I'm gonna have to find you guys a recycled mercenary identification number. A new identity, essentially. Nyx Cavaliers, for all intents and purposes, no longer exists. I'll match that number to a new name of your choosing once the time comes. So, think about what you want to call yourselves. While I arrange that, you're gonna have to do a little work for the mining company in exchange for their cooperation. If things go well, they've agreed to hire you to transport some precious cargo out of the system aboard an inbound jump ship. Using the new mercenary ID and with a legitimate contract in hand, you should have no problem slipping through the blockade. I've attached the particulars to this message. I'll be in touch once you've completed the mission. Good luck.
I already reviewed the information Spears sent. The mission is a straight-up protect and defend op. Seems these raiders have been harassing the mining company, among others. Stealing from them, extorting them, killing innocent civilians when their demands weren't met. I've uploaded the pertinent details into the mission briefing, so I won't repeat them here. You're good to launch anytime, Commander.
Roger that. I'll see you on the other side.
Well, why would she not repeat them here? Ow. That's a lot of owie. I always go to loadout and take a look at it. I mean, I was down to zip on armor. The can repair everything. Yellow means you can repair it. You don't have to do each one individually, but you can do them individually if you don't have the time or money to do it in total. Just hit repair all, and magically enough, you're done. 16 days with the jump. At this point, it doesn't matter. It is what it is. So, back to that. Few transmissions. Imminent threat. That's mission number 2. You pick it up. It's a number level 5. Potential payouts 200k. We're not really making money. We haven't advanced at all. And a 300 ton limit. So a 30 ton limit. Sorry, major difference. We get 1 pick. We bump it up to 450. We hope we don't take 450 in damage this time. And we
Mind the weather,
confirm.
Commander. It'll compromise your visibility.
Mission starts, coincidentally, whenever you need time to get it repaired. So, there will be missions where one after the other where you do not have a lot of time to repair. You're going to have to pick and choose. Most of those are in the DLCs, Rise of Rasalhaque, and DLC 5 for Dragon's Gambit in particular. They have missions that are very close together. So does DLC 3, or 2. Kestrel answers.
Okay, Commander. We know very little about these raiders' overall strength or sheer numbers, so keep a sharp lookout for enemy units on your approach to that settlement.
Yeah, I know my mech can't even shoot down a tank. A light tank. So, run fast, run hard. You'll hear on and off the old trope that speed is armor. Let me tell you, armor's armor. You're fighting an electronic opponent,
Looks like the
not a
raiders
human.
have already begun their attack. Get in there and protect those civilians.
Once again, 400 yards.
On my way.
Please help us.
Easy
The
kill.
raiders are attacking our settlement.
Zoom
There are
in.
women and children
Zap it.
here.
Rihanna, something's interfering with my sensors.
Ooh, double
I think
zap
the
didn't
raiders
kill it.
have set up some sort of jamming device nearby. I'll see if I can locate it.
Target destroyed.
Dodge. Dodge. Not worried about the damage.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Commander, the settlement is taking significant damage. You need to clear out these raiders, now.
I got a bad feeling I didn't set my tanks and stuff on 1. Meaning it takes more to kill them. I am taking out my own town. The helicopter's directly overhead. There's no way you're going to hit it. Yeah. There's no way an SRM isn't a one-shot. I'll have to fix that. That's kicking my butt. There he
Target
is.
acquired.
VTOLs are usually a single laser.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
One of the things you're seeing here is the difference between defense and all the other missions. Defense missions, their primary target is to kill the base. They don't shoot you until you shoot them, and sometimes not even then. They suicide into
Nice
the base.
work. These civilians are safe for the moment. Unfortunately, it appears the raiders aren't done causing trouble just yet. They're headed for the company's main processing facility on the other side of the mountain. You need to get there and thwart that attack, Commander.
Understood.
Run. Jump if you want to. Won't get you there any faster. A couple of tanks at the top of the hill.
Brianna, my sensors are getting worse.
The jamming device the raiders set up is at the top of this pass, Commander. You're going to have to manage as best you can until you're able to take it out.
Swing.
Target acquired.
Like I said, a couple of tanks at the top of the hill.
Target destroyed.
Notice they didn't even shoot at me.
Target acquired.
And ECM's nasty stuff. Nothing shooting at me? I'm not in a hurry.
Okay. With that jamming device eliminated, your sensors should have cleared up.
Yeah, much better.
Your onboard radar should also be operational now. You'll be able to detect enemies at a significant distance. Just in time, too. That mining facility is getting hit hard, Commander.
Destroyed.
Could just turn around and jump, but you can see them back there behind me. There's a lot of targets back there. So just take it at a reasonable clip. See how my legs took damage here? Come on, jump down.
Target acquired.
Still not in range. No sense in
There's the
announcing
facility.
your presence.
Destroy those raider units.
Roger that.
Target.
You made it! We need your help. The raiders are trying to destroy our facility. It's all we have.
Commander, the mining facility can't take much more damage and still remain operational. You need to eliminate the raider threat.
Actually, I need to survive the mission.
Target acquired.
Got one right behind me. Yeah. They're not shooting at me, I'm not gonna sweat it. Okay. Sweat it. Let's pick an edge, work my way around it.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
mission, Commander. That Igor is a piece of heavy machinery with tons of firepower. If left unchecked, it will do a lot of damage to the settlement. You should prioritize taking it out over the smaller enemies.
Yeah. Not that one. Oh, Mr. Tank, you're dead.
Target
Thank
destroyed.
you. This guy.
Target acquired.
Long range. You can take out an engine, it's gone. On the other hand, it can take you out.
Good work, Commander. That should make the mining company happy.
As you can
Prepare
see,
for exfil. I'm on my way.
I've lost an arm and the side torso. And that was all that Vito. Hey, rank 2. I'm unknown. And let's see. Junk. This is all stuff normally you'd say, oh, no thank you. And keep in mind the value is about half of that in reality. Tier 0. I'm going to take that and that. And 28 kills in that mission. I'm bruised. And that is basically how much money I made. I made 5K. Because I haven't paid for the damages yet, so hang on. Looks like the Centaurian's going to be ready for the next mission, which is standard. I can let the Javelin go until I make more money. Or I can go ahead and repair it and have it available. It truly, at this point, doesn't matter. You got 2 missions with just the Centaurian coming up. And then you should skip off and go to an industrial hub. And that's what I'm going to do, and I advise you to do. Don't bother repairing the Javelin after its second mission. It's pointless. So, go back to home, speak to Rihanna, because she's lonely. That would be too. All she's got is those faceless guys in battle suits right behind her all the time. And what's that about? I really do know how to walk this. My reaction times are down from
Commander,
lack of muscle
it
memory.
turns out the bastards who attacked us and who have set up the blockade are a mercenary outfit by the name of Black Inferno. Unfortunately, that's about all we know at the moment. Spears and I will try to dig up more information if we can. The time will come when we can extract some proper vengeance. But right now, we have more pressing concerns. Inferno forces are closing in on our location. That means we only have a small window in which to fulfill our obligations to the mining company and haul ass out of here. The company wants us to take down the raiders for good by destroying their base of operations. Once that's done, they'll arrange passage for us aboard the inbound jump ship. I've detailed the mission briefing and it's waiting for your sign-off. You're free to launch whenever you're ready, Commander.
Roger that.
I mean, let's be honest. What's the guy standing back here with the full combat gear gonna do? Is he security on my own bridge? Why is Rihanna wearing battle armor on my own bridge? I think I'd change that. Hey, modders, redraw that. Let's take a look at what's going on. Look, Centaurian's ready. And we're going to do mission takedown, which is this one. Still a difficulty 5, but now the tonnage limit's 50, and we're on a glacial ice. I could probably get away with less heat sinks and more ammo, but I get 2. Almost 3/4 of a man. It's like Wait. Okay, I'll take a shot with share. I am bruised for 20 days. I would love to hold this for 20 days, but you can't. When you're bruised, and this is Pilot Overhaul doing this, when you're bruised, you have a much more likely to get hurt more if you take additional damage. So, buyer beware, but you can't hold. So, what else you gonna do? Get in there and do it. This is a demolition. They call it campaign mission. They don't tell you demolition. It's a demolition. You're going to go in and demolish a base. Then you got to take out a locust on your way out. It's a trial by combat. You're going to see if you know what you're doing and how to play this before you can move on. My grandson played it 4 times before he won.
Don't show them any mercy.
Mess with the bull, you get the
Oh,
horns.
don't land on me.
That's it.
Yes, they do that.
I got enemy contacts up ahead, Commander. They must have detected us on the way in.
Yeah, he's all at 12, but he finally figured it out and got his way through. He had me play one and show him how. I'm not saying I'm all that good, but
Target acquired. Incoming missile.
boy, see, I'm not all that good.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Too close.
Target destroyed.
That's why I prefer SRMs. That whole locking time is wrong. Well, not wrong, but it screws me up.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Incoming missile.
Eagle inbound, Commander. Keep an eye out above you.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Don't you land on me. I'm a bit beaten up already.
Incoming missile.
From what? Be great if it would shoot. I've been pushing that button for like 5 times. Alright, let's go finish this. As if I only had a little bit more to go.
Target acquired.
Oops, they're sneaking up on me. Shoot. Kick it. Didn't even kick it. Breaks in line of sight.
Acquired. Target destroyed.
There's the raider base. Eliminate all enemies and raise it to the ground, Commander.
Copy that.
have been eliminated.
Yeah, not really.
Time to finish destroying that base, Commander.
Yeah, they'll be back.
Target acquired. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
37%. That's why I prefer SRMs. I don't have to lock on. I can just destroy buildings with them. Won't even fire. I've been punching the AC-10
Excellent
button
work, Commander.
and nothing's
Now get to
happening.
the extraction zone.
Yeah, fun
Roger
times.
that.
Uh-huh. Ah, dang it.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
You really don't want those guys shooting you in the back. Or in the front. Or the side. Couple of tanks and the Locust left.
Target acquired.
Come on, AC-10,
I'm
shoot.
detecting an unknown battlemech fast approaching your position. Very fast. When you see it, get a sensor lock on the target.
Copy that.
Shoot.
Remember your combat training, Commander. Enemies will have a harder time hitting you if you keep your mech moving. I advise you to stay mobile and keep to longer ranges.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Looks like these raiders somehow got their hands on a spider mech.
Got a
It's
bad
fast
leg.
but lightly armored. Avoid letting it get behind you.
Yet you can shoot your LRMs without lock on if you don't target them at, what you're shooting, it'll just shoot straight.
That spider is a slippery one.
Like
When it
that.
lacks in offensive capabilities, it makes up for it with speed and agility. A deadly combination if it gets into your blind spots. This one seems to have pre-existing damage on his right leg. If you're having trouble hitting the critical areas, try focusing fire there instead. You may
That's
be
what
able
I'm
to
doing,
wipe out
Rihanna.
his mobility advantage.
Yeah. Of course, it helps if you can actually shoot anything. Sometimes that's the best way to kill.
I'll pick you up.
Be nice if my gun would fire. Got some sparkles going on. Yeah, that's just fireworks celebrating the end of a mission. And 6 points of... Say what? Okay, the deal here. It's 5 tons per pit. So for a 30-ton mech, you can see that if you look over to the right, it takes 5 picks. So I can get a spider mech by taking 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 25. I need 6. There's not 6. But the next time, I'll get a spider mech. And I can sell it, because none of this is anything you actually really need. It's all tier 0. I mean, I can take this and sell it for not 100k, but maybe 50. That spider mech, when I assemble it, it's going to cost me about 200k to assemble it, but I'm going to get about $1.5 million for it. So that's how you play the game. It's all about the money. I'm still bruised for 20 days. I'm also no longer a tier or level 7. I'm now a 15. So jumping up the experience thing. 37k in damages, just all armor, and 725 plus a 50k bonus. And again, speak to Fahad. In your face.
Hey there, Guff. I hear we finally got a name for these bastards who've been chasing us down. Black Bloody Inferno, eh? Well, that's a load of bollocks, isn't it? You know what a Black Inferno is? It's bloody smoke, mate. All right then. Nice chat. Gonna get back to work now.
You can actually Google Black Inferno and you'll see it is an actual term.
Hi, Commander.
Hi.
Thanks to your efforts, the mining company have kept their word and booked us transport on a jump ship. Spears has also obtained a new mercenary ID number.
Oh, you ate one too.
All we need to do now is choose a new name for our merc outfits, and we're good to go. I'll leave that up to you. Once you've registered the new name, come back and see me.
Will do.
Got to get close enough to trigger it off. And somebody decided to play games with us, so we couldn't just get right in there. Nah, we're not going to be Nick's Cavaliers. That's my dad's name. I am Opa. Whoop. We'll leave it at that. I should have done the more logos. We'll do that one for now. We can always change that. There's a mod out there called Change Company Name. I mean, how hard is that to find? That lets you change it later in the game. Without that mod, you're stuck with that, whatever you put in right now, until the end of the entire playthrough. Whatever you want to call it. Oh, nice bed. You know, I started in the military in the Marine Corps, and I'm going to tell you, Marine Corps boot camp, this is a hotel, 5-star. I went from there to the Air Force because my college stuff got in the way, and this is a slum. And I went from there to the Navy, where I completed and finished and retired. And this is still a 5-star hotel. So, but keep in mind, we're going to play this game from 3015 through 3080. Can you imagine that's your home? That many years? Doesn't
Okay,
happen.
Commander. Everything is set for our departure. The transport contract with the mining company is a false flag Spears and I set up with their cooperation. The mining company has legally hired us to transport cargo for them. But in reality, there is no cargo. Just a destination and some very convincing paperwork.
Sounds legit.
So, where are we headed?
We've been asked by Spears to help him out of a jam. I think we owe him.
I agree. What's he need us to do?
Spears works for Interstellar Expeditions, one of the largest archaeological collectives in the Inner Sphere. They do archaeological digs and conduct research into abandoned Star League-era facilities in the pursuit of lost technology from before the Succession Wars. One of the expedition's dig sites has come under attack. A rogue mercenary group is intent on pillaging a Star League supply depot that IE uncovered on Brookland Prime. We're going in to help protect the site. Spears will provide more detailed information on what exactly we're facing once we arrive. For now, I've uploaded the coordinates into the nav system. Before we can launch, you need to sign off on the op and get us to the system.
Roger that.
And repair your mech. After every mission, repair your mech. Now, I've not noticed any issues at all with heat. How? That's a javelin. Never mind. And I am strongly considering... Yeah, I'm going to drop a ton of this. And put in a ton of that. And start work. That gives me 44 shots at 10 rounds per. I think that'll do. That's one of my first upgrades to this. Oh, wow. What is that? Is that a replacement for the AC-10? Well, either way, it's 14 grand. So 14 million. These are always nice to have. I'll buy that. Doubles, that is. Same there. Still no SRMs, so that's okay. I got 2.5 million. We can start that work for 9 days. That's the way it works. And last man standing. We can travel to it soon. You don't see this every time. I have a mod called, oh man, I forget the actual name for it. I'll plug it in later. But it eliminates jump shits. So you don't do the jump shit. And we're in Brooklyn. And we're at the end of this episode of Upper Place MechWarrior 5. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, come back. And there's going to be a whole rockin' series of this one. And we'll see you for it. Hope is out.